Begin broadcast. Whoa. The fuck? Lint on the microphone and shit. Begin broadcast. Humble Among broadcast system number 196. Welcome. Sorry for the slight delay. I know I said I was going to try to stream over the weekend. I lied. I'm not sorry if I tricked you. How's everybody doing? It is July 21st, 2025. Whoop whoop. Shouts out to Booty Pins. Shouts out to Stevie Tudope, Young Hollow Carnage. What's up, everybody? How we doing? I'm gonna start off the show with something special. I'm gonna let a couple of people get in here first. If you would like to share the link out, now would be the time. I don't even want to share the link out tonight. That's just the vibe I'm getting. I'm in the I'm not going to share the link out type of mood tonight, you know. But if you would like to share the link out, help yourself. Please do. It does help. I don't know why I'm in the mood that I don't want to share the link out, but I be like that sometimes. But yeah, I do have something real special for you guys. I'm gonna break up some more weed with one hand first. But I got something special for you. This is like world premiere type shit, you know what I mean? We're going to play you guys a world premiere. This is a new Psych Ward Soldiers song. All right? I'm going to play you guys a new Psych Ward Soldiers song. I do not smoke sideways like mono. Thank you very much. How insulting. How dare you? How dare you? All right, but I'm going to play you a new song, Psych Ward Soldiers. This song is called Soldiers.
Like soldiers, we got so what I wouldn't just toss them under your bed. That's how you get an axe to the forehead. No, and don't let them sit around all day. Like soldiers, we got so what I wouldn't just toss them under your bed. That's how you get an axe to the forehead. No, and don't let them sit around all day. Like soldiers, we got so what I wouldn't just toss them under your bed. That's how you get an axe to the forehead. No, and don't let them sit around all day. Like soldiers, we got so what I wouldn't just toss them under your bed. That's how you get an axe to the forehead. No, and don't let them sit around all day. Like soldiers.
Ain't the kind of soldier out the toy box you can play. I wasn't trying to hold you, don't wanna talk, ain't shit to say. Only wanna scold you when the mission didn't go their way. Holes in how they mold you like the sculptors running out of clay. Talk a lot of culture to distract them from the pay. I keep my hatchet in my holster, in my teeth I grip a piece of hay. Out here there's lots of vultures, but at least I'm on a freaking plane. Running with my soldiers, this reality is freaking lame. We teaching aim, we ain't the same. They're playing games with my pain. Should be ashamed, but they ain't. Them soldiers came with a tank. Make it rain in the bank, let's get insane with the pranks. Candy off main is the name, and general is my rank.
Thoughts out on the floor. I got a murderous demon inside my body wanting more, and if I try to get rid of it, I'm scared that I may get bored. Paint your face 100 times, bitch, I ain't popping for that tour. I grip that burner, inflict the murder, I rip your hurt up. Soldiers stepping and we know you heard us, chopping, tearing shirt up. Thought I told you, I been that soldier who send your soul up, trapping off that Motorola, sipping on that Fago soda. Got that transfer from standing around in these puddles of blood. I gotta get up out this psych ward, make it out for my son. We left him lying down inside a fucking puddle of mud. I gotta get my cleaner out, I got his brains on my gun.
How we feeling? How we feeling? Alright, we got Kosuke's verse next. Shut the fuck up.
You're like soldiers, with some soldiers, running with the hatchet through the shit for the culture. Fuck you vultures, make me turn vulgar. Blunts in the AM like I'm smoking on Folgers. Got a big Glock chilling in the holster. Yeah, you're shutting him out and she was asking me to fold her. That bitch complaining saying that she never hold her. Tell the bitch to get away and got to take a soul. Playing with my posse, bitch, you finna need an army and 100 fucking missile launchers if you wanna harm me. A big stick hanging on my side just
So that was Soldiers. New Psych Ward Soldiers song. What's up, y'all? It's a little smoky in here all of a sudden. I don't know how that happened. Excuse me for 1 second. I have a cat over here that is meowing to be let in. It's probably Steven. It's probably Steven. It was Lucy. All right, got a water too. Getting ahead of the game. Getting ahead of the game. What's up, y'all? So yeah, that was Psych Ward Soldiers. I'm pretty fucking sure we finished the project. I'm pretty sure the Psych Ward Soldiers Volume 1 is done. The Ward. We have cover art. We have a track list. I think all the songs are mixed and mastered, or they're getting there. I think there's maybe one or two more the boys got to work on. All production by Kosuke and Odious. Raps by me, Kosuke, and Odious. Every song has raps by me, Kosuke, and Odious. Yeah. Super excited for you guys to hear it. I had a lot of fun recording these songs. I haven't even heard a lot of these songs yet. I literally just heard this. This is the second time I've heard Soldiers all the way through, was right now. Hopefully available at the gathering of the Juggalos. That's the plan. We're kind of getting to crunch time. You know what I mean? Everything right now is crunch time. Literally, a lot of the stuff we're going to be talking. I almost called called the stream tonight crunch time, but I think we're going to have to do that next week, because next week it'll be even more into crunch time for the gathering of the Juggalos. Hey, if you want to collab on a song, Young Hollow, hit me up, dog. Hit me up, especially if you got an open or something. I am definitely down to work with people. Shit. I'll even throw this out there. Any artist out there, anyone, I don't give a fuck. Any artist out there, if you got an open, if you record something with me in mind, I will do that shit for free. How about that? If you record something with me in mind, I will do that shit for free. Whoever you are, I don't give a fuck. I will straight up do that shit. For a month or so. Limited time only. Where's the asterisk? I can't find an asterisk fast enough. I'll rap over a beat. You got a beat, Carnage? I'll rap over a beat. All right, let's get into the show. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. First of all, Whoops Up, Whoops Down, Toxic Avenger Part 3. The third collaboration episode with my homie Josh is over there on Whoops Up, Whoops Down on YouTube. Excuse me, I believe he dropped it yesterday. It's been sitting there for a minute. We recorded it, a couple of weeks ago. Shouts out to Josh. That was a lot of fun. We still got to do Part 4 and the remake, and possibly Mr. Melvin 2. We discovered, we discussed quite a bit in Toxic Avenger Part 3 episode. Anyway, go check that out. My homie Kosuke, who you just heard rap on the song Soldiers, will be on Strange Suspicion soon. Weird Bob, maybe you can help. Weird Bob, maybe you could help me out with that. I see Weird Bob in the chat. Do you know when that debate? Maybe I shouldn't have announced that yet, but he's going to be part of a debate. A GCW versus JCW debate. We're going to be excuse me, I'm choking on my words. Wednesday. That's going down on Wednesday. We're going to be talking a little bit of JCW, GCW. I watched and finished and took notes for the Showcase Showdown pay-per-view that went down this last Thursday. So I'm going to share with you my notes from that. Let's see. But yeah, I know I said last time I was going to get back on my video shit. Spoiler, I did not get back on my video shit. I've just been recording music recording verses for Psych Ward Soldiers shit. And High Strangeness. My obsessive ass is still re-recording songs that I've already recorded for some unknown reason. I know the reason. I just know I can make certain things fresher, so I'm making it fresher. I started a song this weekend that I'm convinced must be the last version of this song. It's the second version. What's up, baby? Got a little run-in? You gonna show the cross cut? Just, you can do it. She did it. Here. There you go. And some baked goods that she's working on. That's your s'more cupcake? That's a cross-section of her s'more cupcake.
Homemade marshmallows, graham cracker.
No, you don't. Homemade marshmallows, graham cracker, buttercream. That little glob on top is the homemade marshmallow. This is the most run-in of an Emily you're going to get from now on, unless I buy the pink microphone. If I buy a pink microphone, we can convince Emily to get back on the stream. That's the way we discussed. You would come back on the stream, right? Pink. We got to get a pink Shure microphone like how they use on Kill Tony, but pink. And then I'm going to get a green one, and then that'll convince her to come back to the stream. But you guys have to be nice, right? That part too? They won't be nice. They're going to still be dickheads, but...
No, I don't think so. I mean, only a couple people are rude.
That's true.
Wake up loves me.
Yeah, Wake Up loves her. That's all that matters. And I love you. See, brownie points. That's what we call brownie points, ladies and gentlemen. That's how I'm going to get my big old burgers fried nice and well done later. Love you, baby. God, I wish I could have her on the stream. Hey, shouts out to Kosuke. I wish I could have her on the stream to react to this T-shirt that I just bought. Just get pink and green mic. Yeah, just tape up the mics. Just real shitty, like masking tape, like painter's tape or something. Just really shitty and like coming off. God, I wish I could get the reaction of her. M does need her own channel. Huh? Wedges. Potato wedges. Thank you. Love you. Potato wedges. But yeah, she really does need her own channel. If my kitchen wasn't so booty, we would have probably already started a cooking channel spinoff for her. But my kitchen sucks. My kitchen's so horrible. It's so ugly. That's why you don't see more footage of her baking, because my kitchen sucks. It's so booty. Okay, let's get into some stuff. We got so much stuff to talk about. Shirts. I'm taking these down like tomorrow or some shit. HumbleAmong.com. Hey, get out of here, music app. HumbleAmong.com. You can still get yours in. These are going to be incredibly limited because only a couple of you have ordered shirts. There is the option to get it delivered to you at the gathering. These should arrive before the gathering of the Juggalos. But if you're worried about that, hit me up directly. We will arrange a payment or something without a shipping fee, so you don't. I have to actually respond to some emails, some people that do want that option that already placed orders. Shouts out to Professor Juggalo. I don't even know if he wants his business out there like that, but shouts out to Professor Juggalo for putting in a couple of orders. We have this one, though. This is a reprint, and this is a first ever, maybe only time ever print, just because we want to rock these. These are on Comfort Color Tees, HumbleAmong.com. All right, now, I crunched the numbers. All right, I crunched the numbers. We're going to go over it. I probably should have set this up so there's a more of a dramatic reveal, and I should have done the images. Here's the alien lemon alienade weed strain pictures I've shown you. I should have probably gotten some updated ones. Here's Woody Woo's entry. I'm going to do the entries all again, and then I'll tell you the results. How about that? Here's Woody Woo. This is Slavi the Sloth. This is Aaron Ramiro. This is a ninja with a pencil. This is Red Munchkin. This is Booty Pins, part 1. and also a logo header from Booty Pins Part 2. This is Gutter Goblin with a green background as well to make the some of the details pop a little bit more. And this is Michelle's late entry. And I got some more late entries. These are no one voted for these because I got these after the fact. Toto sent this to Emily, but Emily did not send it to me. This is Tori's entrance. Shouts out to Toto. I really like this one. I can tell she painted this one as well. And not part of the contest, but adorable as fuck. Here's Oddity. I believe Oddity Creates. Here's a little sketch that Oddity threw together after seeing the Hello Kitty design. This is just a little sketch of maybe a baking logo coming soon. I wanted to show that because it's too adorable and it looks like goddamn Winnie the Pooh illustrations or something. I had to show that. I would show Carnage's entry. Carnage says, I'm being censored by the deep state. I would show Carnage's entries, but they're a little too, I don't know, explicit. There's a lot of dicks involved. There's a big old talking dick, essentially. But I appreciate all entries, even explicit ones that I cannot show on YouTube remotely. Go to Twitter. Go to Twitter if you want to see Carnage's entry. It is on Twitter. Humble Among on Twitter. You can see the banned by the deep state entry. Now, we're going to go through the results. All right? Now, let's do this. I guess I'll do this with least votes to most votes. We'll do it like that, all right? With one vote, Woody Woo. Michelle with one vote. With one vote. We got 3 with one vote. Red Munchkin, each with one vote. Now, I want to preface this to say there are no losers here. Everybody's a winner because I plan on using all of these in some fashion, whether it be in my stories to promote the stuff as just an image in the stories. I will be using all of these in some way or the other. It might not be on the packaging, but I will try to use all of these because I like all of these in one way or the other. And I just appreciate anyone that would take their time out of their day to draw a stupid alien lemon fucking gimmick for this dumb Juggalo podcast. You know what I mean? All right. So that's one vote each. Now with 2 votes, Ninja with a Pencil, also with 2 votes. Slavy the Sloth, each with 2 votes apiece. Now, this is where we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty with the top 3. All right? Here's the top 3. With 4 votes, Booty Pins. And runner-up, your runner-up with 6 votes, Gutter Goblin. That means your winner is Aaron Ramiro with 11 votes. Shouts out to Aaron Ramiro. Like I said, there are no losers here. There are only winners here. I will be using elements of this, but probably multiple elements. I hope to use the top 3, Aaron, Gutter Goblin, and Booty Pins in the packaging is my plan. So I'm hoping I can use the top 3 in the packaging and everybody else used in some way, whether that be on a flyer for social media, or maybe literally printing out flyers. I hope to use them all. Shouts out to everybody, and thank you to everybody who actually submitted. It's an honor to have people submitting to this dumb Juggalo weed strain art contest gimmick. I really appreciate it. Shouts out to the top 3 and everybody, but once again, the top 3. Winner Aaron Ramiro, second place runner-up Gutter Goblin, and third place Booty Pins. Everybody came through though, and with the freshness. Shouts out to Ninja with a Pencil too, dog. I see you in here. Yeah, I appreciate everybody though, for real. Shit, I don't want to talk too much shit on here, but last time y'all were telling me in the chat that DC Fago guy had done a video about my video, about getting exclusive information about the knot. And it's funny because if you go back and you watch the Humble Among Broadcast System number 195 from about a week ago, the most positive Juggalo podcast ever, I hadn't even seen that video. And the shit that I was saying about giving reluctant props, without me even seeing the video, boy, did I nail it. This dude, I mean, I'm very tempted to go on Twitch and watch and react to this. I think I'm gonna. By the way, I'm so behind with the Twitch shit. I really need to do more Twitch shit. There's so much shit I want to react to over there. This is now like really high up on my list though. So dude does a video about my video. But in the video, he's like very, very reluctant to give me any props or credit. And he even admits that he is making a video about a video that he himself did not watch. What the fuck? Bro, regardless if you like or dislike me, if you want to come through with an accurate video about my video, why wouldn't you watch the video? That don't even make no sense, dog. And he prefaces about 3-4 times, I'm not a fan of Humble, and I don't suggest you watch Humble. Like, dog, just say you don't like me. Enough with the fucking fake shit. Just say you don't like me. And see, this is why I got dude blocked. This is why I blocked dude on Twitter and fucking and Instagram and shit, because I stay catching him talking shit. He just stays talking shit and then turning around acting like he don't know what the fuck happened. I just don't understand it. Why wouldn't you just at the least... I appreciate the credit. I mean, he had to give me credit if he wants to talk about the text because the damn alien head is in the text. But, I mean, why at least watch the video? Be properly... Some of your speculations in your video could have been answered if you, I don't know, watched my video. Crazy fucking concept, right? But yeah. There's a reason dude's blocked on everything. Hit me up on your Facebook account. I don't know if I know your fucking government name, if you actually want to talk about this shit. Because I just don't understand this resentment. The dude clearly resents me for some reason, or he's jealous, like Trailer Park said in the chat there. It's probably a little bit more in the jealousy angle. I caught a couple other videos that are also very reluctant to give me props in the Juggalodium. Shouts out to the people who do give me props, though. Hey, but that reluctant props shit, that shit's funny. That shit's really funny. Please keep that up. Don't get me wrong. I find that shit hilarious. The reluctant props is fucking funny. Yeah, that's entitlement. You know what I mean, Trailer Park? That's entitlement. Anyway. Off of that shit, I had to discuss it because we talked about it last time, and I'll be fucking sure enough, without seeing the video, I was right on the money about that video. Didn't even see the video, knew exactly what it was going to be. Reluctant props all up and down that shit. I want to send, we're going to talk a lot of JCW, GCW shit. I want to send some helly positive vibes to the homie Tommy Grayson, who just underwent ankle surgery, I think, in the last week or so. Seems like it went well. Now, Tommy is booked on some of these shows coming up, which I find fucking crazy. Hopefully he's healing up proper or working proper with this injury. I'm a little nervous about homie getting back in there with an injury like that, but I'm confident he will bounce back. I'm just a little worried about him rushing in too quick, you know? I'm sure he's got it. It looks like some of these matches are mixed tags and shit, so it won't put too much stress on Tommy's ankle. But I wanted to send positive vibes to Tommy Grayson. Heal up quick, dog. You got matches. You better heal up quick. You got matches. All right, let's get into here. Gathering of the Juggalos stuff. Let's go right into it, all right? Just think. Boy, Nash really loved. We how many years has it been, Trailer Park, and we're still on the Humble Among broadcast system talking about good old Kevin Nash. I haven't brought out my Kevin Nash impression in a while. One of the early bits on Humble Among broadcast system is I used to take Kevin Nash Instagram posts or Twitter posts, and I would read them out in Kevin's voice in my shitty Big Kev. Hey, it's Big Kev. Hey. That's all I do. And basically my Big Kev, my Big Sexy is the same as my Scott Hall. It's almost the same. Hey. Oh wait, no, that's Kev. Hey. That's Scott. See, there's a difference. Hey. See, there's a difference. If you can't hear it, you can't hear it. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Thursday. Let me go to this psychopathic gimmick. Oh my God, all this shit is still open. Holy fucking shit, let's get out of here. Ooh, I do not like seeing myself. Get out of here, Eric. The fuck? All right. Let's see. Last time we left off, this is the Thursday announcement. Calling all ring queens. Oh, wait, I got to do this thing. Yeah, we got to. Let's see. Here's my Vegas set list from when I didn't go to Vegas. If you guys were curious about the songs I was trying to play when I was going to go to Vegas. And then I didn't go to Vegas. All right. All right. So, calling all juggalettes with wrestling fever in their blood, JCW has come a long way from the days of Japanese bootlegs and grainy VHS tapes. The era of lunacy is shaping up to be something legendary, and we're looking for someone who can ignite the spark of sports entertainment like striking a match on concrete. The Gathering of the Juggalos Ring Girl Contest is your chance to show us and the Juggalos in attendance that you can inspire hypeness and anticipation. God damn it. I'm putting some extra syllables in there. With nothing more than a killer personality and a lap around the ring. Any old granny panties wearing grandma can flip numbers like it's a bingo hall, but it takes character to hang in the ring with the JCW greats. Compete in front of the crowd, and you might just win your big debut as the in-house ring girl during both Bloody Mania wrestling shows. Prizes: first and second place, the Gathering of the Juggalos amulet, 300 in cash, and you get to be a ring girl during both Bloody Mania Gathering of the Juggalos wrestling shows. Those wishing to compete should show up at least 30 minutes before the contest begins wearing their own ring girl outfit, swimsuit, lingerie, dress, sports bra, hot pants, etc. Get your tickets now at juggalogathering.com. Okay. So if you, that's another contest gimmick. So they have contest gimmicks to be a ring girl, to be a clown on stage. There's a couple of opportunities. I guess the Juggalo Cypher, too, would be another contest gimmick for you to get a performance spot of some kind on stage. No word this time on wrestling auditions, though, huh? They haven't done wrestling auditions. They did that the past couple of years. Maybe they don't need that this year with having such a stacked card with JCW versus GCW shit. Let's see. Friday... Now, speaking of JCW, GCW shit. Oh, yeah, by the way, I will be at the Juggalo Flea Market. This is my chance to plug that. I will be at the Juggalo Flea Market, likely outside, talking to people, interviewing people, filming stuff and things and stuff. That's where you will find me. I don't know which day this is, probably Wednesday, but that'll be the place to find me. Yeah. All right, let's go through this 2-day war shit here. So this is the second day. I'm going to go through them both. Later in the stack, I have both days. Probably should have just put them here. But yeah, let's go back. All right. So main event, Matt Tremont, new JCW champion by the fucking way. If you missed the JCW versus GCW show, the main event was this main event, basically, Matt Tremont versus Madman Pondo. And Pondo, due to quite a bit of interference, lost the title. Quite a bit of interference and fuckery, even. No spoilers quite yet. We will get to it when I break down the show. But yeah, quite a bit of fuckery. Even Brett Lauderdale got involved, believe it or not. So this is a rematch for the JCW Championship. Exploding barbed wire death match. Some straight up Mick Foley and fucking Terry Funk shit. That's crazy. That's the main event of the second night. Great Sasuke versus Caleb Connolly with Jeeves. A Know Your Enemy match. The second Know Your Enemy match. Now these were like, I think they were being billed as GCW's secret weapon, the Great Sasuke, and JCW's secret weapon, Nick Nemeth, a.k.a. Dolph Ziggler. But on the pay-per-view, they definitely already revealed that Nick Nemeth would be going up against Atticus Kogar. So yeah, Nick Nemeth versus Atticus Kogar. I feel like that's a hot match. I feel like people are going to be talking about that match. The Outbreak versus the Rejects. Live rounds being thrown. I wonder what the fuck that means. I do not know what live rounds being thrown means. Let's see. Priscilla Kelly versus this is a four-way. Priscilla Kelly versus Big Al versus Hollywood Haley J, and Masha Slamovich. Surrender or Die fighting four-way. And then you got Effie versus Willie Mack. Almost like, and that's a crazy fucking match right there, Effie versus Willie Mack. That could be a fucking main event because that's the GCW World Champ versus former JCW World Champ, Willie Mack. Like, that's a crazy match right there, and that's the bottom of the card. Also, I guess the 20-man Battle Royal with 10 stars from JCW and 10 stars from GCW. See, that's why they're not doing the wrestling tryouts this year, because the motherfucking marks from that usually go into the Battle Royal. The world of independent wrestling is getting live at the 25th gathering, and the stakes have never been higher as the clash between the JCW and GCW factions continues. The blood on the canvas from last night's insanity will barely have time to dry as the conflict, that blood better still be there, as the conflict carries on toward the jaw-dropping conclusion of the 2-day war. On night 2, the battlefield is set to detonate to legendary effect when 20 of JCW and GCW infantry take to the mat for an all-out brawl. The action will be intense and treacherous. Alliances will be tested to the breaking point. Live rounds, what does that mean? And secret weapons will be deployed. They're not secret anymore. Finally, when all comers are exhausted, the deciding battle will begin. JCW's own hardcore king, Madman Pondo, will face GCW's ultra-violent champion and also JCW champion as well, the Bulldozer Matt Tremont, in a bid to retrieve his fallen title of JCW Heavyweight World Champion during a legendary barbed wire exploding death match. It's going to be fucking crazy. When the smoke clears, only one faction will be left standing, who will stand tall in legendary victory, who will drink deep from the bitter waters of defeat. You'll have to be there to find out. Ninjas, when JCW and GCW collide, it means war at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Get your tickets now at juggalogathering.com. Super pumped about this, man. Matt Cardona versus fucking Evil Dead would be fucking crazy, bro. Super pumped about this. I tweeted this yesterday or the day before or something. at this point, one of the things I'm most excited for at the Gathering this year are these two shows, these two wrestling shows. The build-up has been fucking dope. Me and Kosuke have been literally wanting this shit to happen fucking since 4 years ago or whatever the fuck. So long ago we were talking about this happening. It's just crazy to see it actually come to come to reality, come to fruition. Let's see. Saturday, the wet t-shirt contest. Let's see. Oh, we got to go back. See, I keep doing that the old way. Cool down at the Gathering of the Juggalos wet t-shirt contest. Another contest. Another opportunity for you to perform in a way. This Gathering of Legends is gearing up to be lit, and we're turning up the high beams, if you know what I mean. Titties, nipples. Feast your eyes on this timeless treat to beat the summertime heat. I thought he was going a different direction with that rhyme scheme. The wet t-shirt contest. This jump off of Juggalette jiggle physics is 1 part celebration, 2 parts titillation, and all parts juggification. If you're a would-be contestant confident you can crush it with your killer endowments, then take the stage and let the Juggalos put it to a vote. Prizes: rare Gathering of the Juggalos amulet and $500 in cash. Now, if you're keeping track, I think that might be the highest cash prize so far. Am I wrong? I think that might be the highest cash prize we've seen on here so far. Second place, rare Gathering of the Juggalos amulet and $200 gift certificate. And third place, rare Gathering of the Juggalos amulet and $100 gift certificate. Those wishing to compete should show up at least 15 minutes before the contest begins. A private dressing area will be provided. All right. Now, after that, we have Bone Thugs announced. Let's see, that was Saturday, the wet t-shirt contest, and Sunday they announced Bone Thugs in Harmony. Super excited. We were basically calling this months ago when those tour dates dropped. When that Gathering of the even before some of the Gathering of the Juggalos announcements started dropping, we speculated pretty heavily. If they get Tech 9 and 3-6 Mafia, here's a real good fucking shot. They're gonna get the rest of this tour package. Just in knowing some basics on how festivals get booked a lot of times. If there's a tour already going on with artists who are all likely to be on said festival, there's a good chance you can route that tour package into that festival. So that's dope as fuck, man. You Tech 9, 3-6, and fucking Bone Thugs is pretty fucking strong. Legendary lineup, just right there alone. Still no Darby announcement though. What the fuck? What the fuck's up with that, guys? What are we doing? All right. Let's read the Bone Thugs announcement. Wake up, Juggalos. When you hear that bone, 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 y'all know what time it is. You like how I read that? You like that read? That bone, 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 bone. Y'all know what time it is. Let the lighters light up. Let the lighters light and the smoke fill the air as the family welcomes to the Gathering of Legends stage. Bone Thugs in Harmony. You can't have a conversation about the history of hip-hop and G-Funk without bringing Bone Thugs into the discussion. The platinum-selling but never sold-out collective have influenced generations of artists with their defining blend of lyricism and melody. They've shared the road with Insane Clown Posse and blessed many a gathering stage. Now, to celebrate 25 years of gathering freshness, we're bringing out our legendary homies to mark the occasion. Let's go, ninjas. Get your tickets now at juggalogathering.com. So, here's the other thing I wanted to bring up real quick. Y'all remember when 3-6 and Bone Thugs had their verses and they fought on stage? What are the... Hey, shout out to my homie, Will Gates, in the chat. My odd son. What are the chances that some type of shit pops off? Any backstage drama? Yeah, rest in peace, Gangsta Boo. Gangsta Boo got the funniest line in that whole Busy Bone need to take his meds. Busy Bone, you off your meds. Yeah, that Trailer Park knows. that's the funniest line in that whole kerflubble. But I'm assuming they pieced it up, right? They squashed it according to Boo on her Vlad TV interview. Yeah, I would assume so, especially if they're fucking touring. Oh, dog, Mr. Ouija would be fucking, yeah. See, I want some creeping on the come up shit. You know what I mean? That creeping on the come up shit is my favorite Bone Thugs release for sure, hands down. Honestly, it ain't even a contest. Creeping on a come up is hands down my favorite Bone Thugs and Harmony shit. I love that darker shit. I hope we get a whole grip of that. Mo Murder, yeah, dog. See, Chris knows too. We just do that whole tape and first of the month and Crossroads and be out and I'd be happy. What's oh no, what? Fuck. War. Y'all remember that Bone Thugs song? War, what is it good for? They flipped that sample for the for the Small Soldiers soundtrack. Y'all don't remember that? With the Small Soldiers fucking clips in the video and shit? Come on now. I hope they do War. What's the one with Phil Collins singing? What's the one with Phil Collins singing the hook? I want that one too. I want that one too. All right, so that was Bone Thugs. That was yesterday. Today, they announced the Carnival Games, the Dark Carnival Games, I should say. Oh, is that not even up here? Well, shit, they announced it today, but it ain't even on the website. They also announced today Hallowicked. Might as well get this out of the way, seeing as it's here. They announced Hallowicked today. I believe this was earlier today. Hallowicked, October 31st, Detroit. Let's see. On Friday, October 31st, 2025, the Dark Carnival rises once again as Insane Clown Posse unleashes their 32nd annual Hallowicked Clown Show upon the haunted streets of Detroit, motherfucking Michigan. Tickets drop Friday, July 25th at 10 a.m. So, yeah, that is going down. I feel like, what was it, the Majestic or the Masonic that I see that was at? It's one of those M venues in Detroit. They just did the show. They just did the show, the wrestling show at the Majestic. So I feel like it's the Masonic that they have this show at. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Yeah, DJ Clay does need to make an announcement. Trying to catch up with the chat a little bit. Anyway. Yeah, Masonic Temple. That's what I thought I saw. Someone posted like I think the Masonic Temple was posting the pre-sale password, which I believe was BBQ. Humble the buffet. Or among the buffet. Are you saying I'm fat? Is that guy calling me fat? Oh no. Oh, my feelings. This is Pal 2. What is it? Pal Zadef. Are you saying I'm fat? Yeah, Grand Buffet. Thank you, Brian. Brian knows. Hey, I might be looking a little fluffy, but it means I'm happy. I'm eating good. God damn it. You should be happy for me, all right? Is a deaf. Oh my God. What is going on with this stream? That's like the third reference to old school Humble Among broadcast system. Holy shit. Is a deaf is in the chat, guys. Does that blow anyone? Is there anyone even is there anyone even in the chat that realizes how insane that fucking is a deaf is in the chat tonight? Is anyone paying attention? Shouts out to Is a Deaf. It's nice to see you again. Hope you're doing good, dog. It's been a minute. That's like 3 fucking solid old. Was it Big Kev? Is a Deaf showed up, and what was the other one? Fuck, I already forgot the other one. There's a shit. There was another reference to old school Humble Among broadcast system. I'm sure it'll come. Yo, shouts out to Brian Robinson knowing about Grand Buffet references. The haunted fucking gazebo. Was it King Vision? Yeah, King Vision and haunted gazebo. That was an era, bro. Those are like probably their best projects. Oh, man. Damn, dog. Just blew my mind. Just blew my fucking mind. Here's the death showed up. I gotta marinate on that for a little bit. Oh, Trailer Park is doing the fucking 5 moves of doom. Was it 4 moves of doom? That's the OG 5 moves of doom right there. All right. Oh, I do have the Instagram link for Dark Carnival games, and we'll do that too, just to be completionist type, you know? All right. Can you win one of Gathering of the Juggalos DCG tournaments or Juggalo Bingo? What the fuck is Juggalo Bingo? During this Dark Carnival Games super event, we have a plethora of gaming tournaments all running simultaneously. So get your nerdy on and join in for a chance to score awesome prizes, including some much sought after Gathering of the Juggalos gold plaques. Into the Echo Side Heads Up tournament. I'm not going to read all these, I'll be honest with you. This is going to be so much flowery fucking language in these. I'm not going to read all these. Quest for Shangri-La tournament, Texas Hold'em tournament, Morton's List Legends Among Us. See, they did the British Among Us tournament. Yeah. So there's 4 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 different little gaming tournaments. Perhaps one a day, it seems. Yeah, so if you're into the gaming shit, I know there's a lot of ninjas that really like to just sit in the tent and be gaming with their friends. There's nothing wrong with that. I try not to tell anybody how to gather. I'm more of a walk around and explore type myself, but to each their own, Everybody gathers different type beat. I saw Superman, I think the last time I streamed when we did the Alien LEMONALIENADE fucking drawing last time. I was telling y'all we were about to go see Superman. I went, I saw Superman. Now, some thoughts on Superman. I want to try to gather my thoughts into a proper review, but this might be the best you get. I might not actually ever do that review, but Superman was really fresh. I enjoyed it. I think it did a great job of the thing that is the hardest to do with Superman, and that's getting across that Superman is a being of ultimate good, and actually like, because here's the thing, because Superman is such a being of ultimate good, to a lot of humans, it might seem that Superman is corny or he's insincere. Because how could someone actually want that how could someone be that way? Do you any Spaniards in Vermont? There are a few Spaniards, believe it or not. I like that you said Spaniards. Shouts to Izadef. It's good to see you in here. That's so crazy, bro. But yeah, it's that's the hardest thing to get across with Superman, is how he is ultimately, he's pure good. And that can come across as corny. And for a long time, as being like more of a Batman mark especially, I even thought of Superman as being a corny-ass character, being more of the Batman-leaning type. It took Grant Morrison writing some Superman stories and me peeping those to really appreciate Superman on a deeper level. And I think they do a good job of that in this movie. Without spoiling it, there's a line in the movie where he says, maybe that's the real punk rock to Lois, right? And there's an ending credit song, this song called Punk Rocker, that really ties it all together quite nicely. Maybe that love is the real punk rock being the sentiment. And that was my takeaway from the movie, at least. And I thought that was really nice. That was really cool. The other hilarious thing I want to talk about real quick is I saw an interview clip where James Gunn, the director of the movie, James Gunn, said that for Superman's parents, for Ma and Pa Kent, he used clips of Richard Christie from the Howard Stern Show's parents. And I went in to this movie with that knowledge, and I'm pretty fucking sure if I had gone into the movie without that knowledge, I would have picked up that it's supposed to be Richard Christie's parents. There is 2, maybe 3 straight up Easter egg references to the Howard Stern show and Richard Christie's parents. Phone calls. If you're that much of a super fan, you can pick up on them on them for sure. Super funny. Definitely like another interesting layer. And how fucking cool is it for Richard Christie to watch that movie and be like, Superman's parents are like my parents. That's my parents. Like, that's so cool, man. I don't know. I thought that was so fresh. Really trippy shit in there. Really appreciate some of the trippy, almost Silver Age shit. And also James Gunn, man. Props to James Gunn because they gave him a couple of fucking superhero characters. They know what they're doing. They gave James Gunn a couple of superhero characters that they're like, make people care about these fucking characters. They gave him B, C, maybe D Green Lantern. They gave him fucking oh shit, what's his name? Fair Play. God damn it. Oh, I'm spacing a homeboy's name. Damn it. He's actually really dope in the movie too, super sarcastic. And Hawk Girl and what? Metamorpho. They gave him Metamorpho. Like they really said like make us care about these characters. And that's what he's good at, man. That's what he does great with Suicide Squad. Super fucking great, man. What's the name of that motherfucker? I'm forgetting his name. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Oh, what's the motherfucker's name, man? I gotta look it up. It's gonna bug the shit out of me. Hi, Steven. Steven's joined the stream. Oh, for fuck's sakes, what's his name? God damn it. Mr. Terrific. God damn it. That was going to drive me crazy. Mr. Terrific. Fuck. Also, the dude who plays Lex Luthor is great at making you hate Lex Luthor. But it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny with that whole... Fucking Steven. Made me lose the lighter. Oh, you dirty bastard, Steven. Oh, I found it. See how I just blamed it on Steven? It wasn't Steven's fault. I'm sorry, Steven. Yeah, the guy who plays Lex Luthor, man, boy, is he hateable. But the thing is they... How many Save the Cat moments are you going to squeeze into one movie? I feel like that was almost a running joke for, like, I don't know, film nerds or something. Like, how many Save the Cat moments can we, like, make a reference to in this fucking movie? That shit was super funny. Having you already concerned about the Crypto the Superdog. By the way, how dope is Crypto? Crypto almost steals the movie. How fucking funny is it that you have like already the audience in such concern over Crypto? Like, oh, what are they doing to poor Crypto? Where's Crypto? And then they introduce a giant big-headed baby for you to be concerned about too. Yeah, super fucking good though, man. I really liked it. Really liked it. Highly recommend it. I've been watching, I don't think I talked about this last time, but I'm going to talk about it again, even if I did. I've been watching or rewatching / finishing Eastbound and Down with Danny McBride. And boy, did I forget how fucking funny Steve Little, another Steven, another hilarious Steven, is in Eastbound and Down, man. Shouts out to Steve Little. He fucking is so funny on that damn show. His character arc is probably my favorite thing to watch in Eastbound and Down. Steve is the best character. Holy shit, is his character arc interesting. Hey, Backseat Boys. Shouts out to Backseat Boys. Tommy, if that's you, I hope you're doing good, dog. We sent some positive vibes out to you earlier in the stream for your surgery. Heard that it went well, so Positive vibes to Tommy Grayson. Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. So happy to see. Yeah, same, dog. It's good to see you in here, Tommy. Tommy or JP. It could be JP behind that screen, behind that phone. Shouts out to JP too. They keeping JP busy, man. They got JP in matches and shit. But yeah, man. The RoboCop. The RoboCop a blowjob fucking line. I'm like, why is that familiar? And I just realized that's an Eastbound and Down. That's an Eastbound and Down quote. Shouts out to both of the damn backseat boys. Then both of the Graysons. I like the picture that they're sharing a phone with one earphone in each sharing the same screen. That's what I like to picture that they're doing right now. Shouts out to Tommy and JP Grayson. Those are the homies right there. I can't wait to see y'all real fucking soon. Okay. Off Ramp, the Juggalo art house-esque drama directed by Nathan, I almost said Fielder, Nathan Tape, who we interviewed over here on the show last year. Was it 2 years ago now? I think it was last year we interviewed Nathan Tape over on the show. Off Ramp has a Blu-ray release. I think I talked about that last time. You can get it from offrampfilm.com if you don't want to pay for the overseas shipping from the UK from, Refuse Films, I believe, is the company doing the print run of Off Ramp on Blu-ray. It's got a bunch of fresh bonus features, 4 commentary tracks, bunch of deleted scenes. Yeah, super curious to I'm going to end up copping that. What I already copped was Channel 5 announced that he is doing Andrew Callahan, Channel 5, all gas, no brakes, Channel 5. He announced he's doing physical copies of his documentary Dear Kelly, which is a digital-only release, but he's releasing DVD copies. I copped one of those. He initially had them up for $55.55, and that's for a DVD. And he explained, I am really quickly in the comments bitching about that. 55 for a fucking DVD, bruh. And he responded to my comment saying that he is getting sued for this movie right now, and that he puts out plenty of free content, so he feels the 55 price tag is fair. But then really quickly afterwards, he did drop the price to $25, which caused me to buy a DVD immediately because I want to support physical media. And I really want to see this movie, but I've been waiting for the physical media drop because I knew it was coming. In other Channel 5 news, Andrew Callahan scored a crazy interview. If you didn't see, he dropped an over 3-hour interview with Hunter Biden, damn near unedited. It's got a couple of advertising cut-ins, but damn near unedited interview with Hunter Biden. First ever long-form interview with Hunter Biden. Fascinating. He's talking about smoking and cooking crack, y'all. We have a president's son in an interview talking about smoking and cooking crack. And I ain't making this up, he pretty much gives the recipe to crack in this in this interview. Wild times. What a time to be alive, where a president's son gives you a crack recipe in an interview. It is crazy. I will say it's fascinating. I don't lean either way politically. I know probably most people think I'm more left leanings because I say crazy things like love everybody and try not to be dicks to everybody, and maybe it's none of your fucking business what people's sexual preferences are. Don't judge people by the color of their skin. Crazy concepts like that. So people think that I'm more left leaning. I really don't give a fuck about politicians. All politicians are scumbags in my opinion. But I will say this interview is fascinating because of how the media really painted this man. And I don't know if anyone in the history of humanity has had their privacy breached to the extent that Hunter Biden has. regardless of whatever political leanings you might have, no one, I don't think, has had 20 years of their photographs and text messages leaked to the public. That's insane. And getting the perspective on someone that has had that happen to them was fascinating. So I highly recommend it, regardless of what you think politically. the Epstein list for main stage. Facts. Facts. That would be. Who would read the Epstein list? Clownvis? Get Clownvis to read the Epstein list for main stage. Why is he the funniest one? Why is that the funniest one? Why is is there someone funnier? Who would be funnier to read the list? Fuck, man. Madman Pondo? Oh, they would just throw shit at Upchuck the whole time. That would be so confusing optics, because Upchuck would be there like reading the Epstein list and exposing all these people, and Juggalos would be like, "Boo, fuck you, Upchuck." The optics on that would be wild. Oh, fuck, that is funny. Ooh, I make myself laugh. Oh, fuck. God, I think Clownvis is the funniest one for some reason. Keegan? Make Keegan come back and read it. Rachel Paul. Woo, I'm gonna get in hot water for this one, boy. Oh, we walking on some eggshells here tonight. Holy shit. The jokes I want to make right now. Oh, the jokes I want to make right now. Holy fuck. All right, we got to keep moving. But yeah, check out that Hunter Biden interview. It's super funny. 50 Cent picking a fight with Dave Blunt's for some reason. I don't know if you've seen this, but 50 Cent says that if he sees Dave Blunt's, he will be pushing him down the stairs. On some, what Sharon Osbourne did that to Korn's manager back in the day, right? On some Korn's manager shit. Just push him down the stairs. That's mean. That man's gonna roll down those stairs. That is so mean. He's gonna get hurt. He's gonna roll down those stairs like a giant snowball, gaining traction. That's not cool, man. Dave Blunt's, though, fired back, and he posted a picture of 50 Cent from his cracked out movie that he did, where he lost a bunch of weight, saying that he's currently losing weight for his health, whereas 50 Cent lost weight for a whack-ass movie that nobody fucking saw. Solid point. That's a solid point, Dave Blunt's. So right now, I think we have to score this 1-1. I think they each got a point. in this beef. Will this beef go to wax? Will Dave Blunt sing the hard R at 50 Cent? Purely speculation at this point. I can only speculate. Tyler, the Creator, has a new album out now. I have not listened to it. I'm super, I kind of actually forgot it came out until after I was out of work, and I'm like, oh yeah, that came out today, because I'd be listening to some shit at work if I'm listening to shit. Or I like to listen to music in the car. That's my other preferred place or method of listening to music. I don't really be like just chilling around the house listening to music. You know, that's not really something I do. I'm usually either making music, editing video, or streaming or watching video of some kind, whether that be on YouTube or DVD or streaming or some shit. That's basically, and I'm trying to get more reading into that as well. But that's basically what I spend all of my time doing. And pooping and peeing. There's a little bit of pooping and peeing involved in that too. But yeah, Tyler the Creator. That devolved like insanely. Tyler the Creator got a new album. Don't Tap the Glass. I'm hoping it's more riggedy rapidy rap stuff, but who knows? Who knows? Atmosphere, aka Slug from Atmosphere, at least. Excuse me. Seems like Atmosphere, or Slug from Atmosphere, might be retiring from rap music. He posted this yesterday. Really, after XXX years, 30 years of beats and rhymes, I'm finally at that point where I'm questioning who I am and what I'm doing with my life. It's time for something new. And then he posted this weird video earlier today of him looking in a fish tank, saying that's how he feels and he doesn't want to feel like a fish anymore. Feeling a little bit like an album rollout type beat, right? Maybe a rollout for a new record. Could it be a rollout for a final Atmosphere record? Purely speculation, of course. Can only speculate at this point. But super curious about that. Will Gates in Acetone Boogie dropped a song called Gloomgate, which I did listen to and was fire. Heard that in the car. The homie Will Gates will be in Maine this Friday. What is this? July 25th, this Friday in Bidford, Maine at Adams Street Pub. And just maybe, I might show up. Or Humble Among might show up. And Kosuke might show up. Purely speculation, though. I can only speculate at this point. But I might pop out, do a little something on Will's set. I at the very least, want to pop out to support the boy because he's in kind of my neck of the woods. So, yeah, I want to pop out and support him. Also, recently in my neck of the woods was Lethal Weekend 8. I did not go. I have my own reasons for not going to that show. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. But it basically comes down to I don't support the buy-on thing. But that's a whole nother thing. I said I wasn't going to talk about it, then I talked about it. But that's a whole nother thing. But if you went to Lethal Weekend 8, I hope you had a good time. Definitely a solid Juggalo show. Let's see. Acetone Boogie also dropped a music video called Suffocate with Just Izzo. Really slick looking fucking video. Probably Acetone's best video. I think he said it's his favorite video. Probably his best video. Really slick ass editing. Looks great. It was epic as fuck all weekend, Ryan said. See, I know Ryan was out there. I'm glad you had a good time, Ryan. Let's see. New Darby single. I think we have Darby stuff here. New Darby single. The Scent of a 3-Day-Old Corpse Rotting in a Florida Attic is out now. New video this Friday. Oh, Isham on tour, too. I almost skipped over Isham's tour. Not now. The end of the month. In 10 days, his tour starts. Isham not announced for the Gathering of the Juggalos either at this point. What the deal? What the deal with that? Darby, no Isham. What the deal? This video comes out this Friday. Darby O'Trill. I saw the magician pull that rabbit out of his ass. With artwork from Killator, I believe, of Corpse Circus, this animated music video, coming out on Friday. I'm assuming that's the single for this Friday as well, leading up to the August 1st drop of Darby's album, Willow. Ouija, and this blew my fucking mind, said he's about to drop the hardest albums ever this year. We all focused on Darby album, Willow, which is available for pre-order at chapter17.com right now. He's got 2 songs out. Link in his bio. Go run Darby O'Trill the fuck up. After his album drop, I'm going crazy. So does that mean he's got multiple albums he's still trying to drop this year? It's fucking crazy. The work ethic. I say it all the time on here. The work ethic of Ouija Mac. You can say what you will about his music. If you don't like his music or not, the work ethic is fucking impressive. regardless of what you have to say about his music or whatever. Shit's crazy. I guess Ouija canceled the Houston show on this last tour. I think they're still on tour. I fucked up and do not have the tour in the stack, but he is on tour now still, right? Let me pull it up real quick. Flyer update. Yes, they are in... No, it's a day off. They are in Los Angeles tomorrow. And there's still kind of a few dates, a few dates, still going down. Sunken Church sampler given at the VIP at the Gathering. Thank you, EC. That is facts. I think we talked about that a couple weeks back. But yeah, that's the VIP exclusive CD if you get the Ouija VIP. Yeah, man, let's talk about this Showcase Showdown show a little bit. Get my notes for that. The violence is right. A price is right kind of theme. This was at the Majestic Theater in Detroit, like I said. Pondo and Jay promo to open the show. Pondo been pondering. But yeah, he does... He basically is asking why they're letting Matt Tremont have a title shot. And Jay says that he needs to know that their champion is better than theirs. Pondo says he's right, that he's a worthy champion, and that Tremont's fat ass won't fit in an ambulance on the way out of here. Brett and Tremont. Brett Lauderdale, owner of GCW, and Matt Tremont, ultra-violent champion of GCW, are backstage. This is a weird segment because GCW don't really do backstage segments like this on their product. So this is kind of an awkward segment to me. Let's see. It says he needs Tremont to put Pondo down. Matt Tremont says that he will turn those clowns' frowns upside down. So doesn't that mean you're gonna make him you're gonna make them smile? Right? If you turn their frowns upside down, that means you're gonna make them smile, no? little logic fallacy in old Tremont's promo there is all I'm pointing out. Brett says something cheeky about meeting on 8 Mile Road. That's an Eminem reference. They do the intro to the show. Shoddy Delicious is the announcer for GCW, not Emil. Emil, I guess, had some traveling issues and was not able to be the GCW announcer for the show. Match 1 is a GCW match. Effie and Joey Janela. Effie is GCW World Champ. Versus Otis Kogar and Christian Napier, who are known as Vandal 48, and in the crew, in the entourage of one Atticus Kogar, being family, quote unquote, with Atticus Kogar. Joe Dabrowski, Zach Amico, and Brett Lauderdale are on commentary. Also, this Mark fellow was on commentary, coming in and out. They had Brett doing all of the GCW matches, basically. The audio on this show seemed really low. I don't know if I was the only one. I watched half of it on my TV through Triller, and then I finished the show at work today on the... they actually streamed it for free on the Insane Clown Posse YouTube page, I discovered. So I was able to watch it for free at work. So if you're trying to watch this show that I'm talking about, go to the Insane Clown Posse YouTube page, go to the live tab section, and it should be the very first video that you see. Really good show other than the audio issue with it being super low. You just kind of have to jack up the audio way high. I had it literally up to, I had it like 75, 78% on my my sound bar for my TV in my living room, and I had it damn near about the same percentage at work today on my headphones listening to that shit. But yeah, Brett insults the Juggalos, saying that he doesn't know if Juggalos can afford Triller. Shots fired. Heavy JCW chants from the crowd throughout the show. Joey gets the pin to win the match with their powerbomb Sack Rider combo gimmick. Joey cuts a promo on the crowd, says that GCW is the top independent promotion in the galaxy and that JCW doesn't even come close. Says that he used to respect the Insane Clown Posse and Juggalo culture, but now that he's engulfed in this bullshit, he realizes that you're a bunch of losers. Real heat. Real heat. Says that Detroit is their city now. Real good heat. Real good heat. Brett leaves with Joey and Effie, and a new announcer, the Mark guy, joins the table there. Big Al does a promo. She has to defend against 3 opponents. Hollywood Haley J shows up with those other 2 opponents, saying she's next in line. The ringmaster announcing for JCW announces match 2. The women's JCW 4-way, Hollywood Haley J, which, by the way, what a fucking awesome booking it is. Whoever had the idea to book Hollywood Haley J is brilliant. If you guys don't know, she's on the Netflix documentary series Wrestlers on Netflix, a little mini-series documentary about an independent promotion ran by Al Snow. Super interesting documentary, reality show type beat if you're looking for some behind the scenes wrestling type shit. Really good. Hollywood Haley J is probably the standout. Her and her boyfriend are probably the standout characters on the entire show. So that's a hell of a pull. Props for them for booking her. Christina Marie, Rachel Armstrong, and Big Al, Alice Crawley, current JCW Women's Champ. Big Al ends up getting the pin on Haley J. Jay walks outside in a segment next where he meets the Kogar brothers and Christian by the dumpster, just kind of chilling by the dumpster type beat. He asks them if there is a problem. Atticus says there's no problem. And Jay says he's going to have a problem when he goes up against Nick Nemeth. So that's the JCW Secret Weapon. That match is going to be hot. I definitely think that's going to get some attention, that match. Match 3. Man Like Doris, who I know I saw somewhere recently on some show. I think it was the GCW Rumble gimmick, the clusterfuck. That clusterfuck gimmick that GCW does. I'm pretty sure he came out on that. By the way, love the clusterfuck gimmick. That was dope. Versus Atticus Kogar. Zach says that Atticus Kogar is dressed like Big Al. Brett back on commentary for this match. It would have been cool if they did a gimmick where Violent J had come out for the JCW matches, perhaps, and have a Jay versus Brett thing going on, because Jay and Brett have a really good dynamic together. I think that would have been really cool. In fact, I'll go one further. I don't think it's Violent J is a very busy man. I don't think this is possible. I feel like they're low-key leaving money on the table by not having Jay do commentary for at least some of these shows, because that would, especially some of the lunacy shits, I feel like they're leaving money on the table, because that's some of the sauce right there. I know Jay doesn't really want to be doing the commentary. He's already busy enough as it is running the damn show backstage, but I feel like you're leaving some sauce on the table, some money on the table by not at least doing some of the commentaries on some of these shows. Because I'm just saying that as a mark, as a fan of Violent J on commentary. That Backyard Wrestling 6 show from last year is one of my favorite wrestling shows from, any recent time. And it's largely because Violent J is doing commentary on that show with Brett. They got a great fucking dynamic there. Atticus wins the match against Doris, gets the pin on Doris, Man Like Doris. Kogar versus Nick Nemeth at the Gathering. Atticus cuts a promo on the crowd. Once again, some GCW heat on the JCW audience, because it's mainly a JCW audience, even though it's a GCW versus JCW show. It's definitely a heavy Juggalo audience. They are consistently chanting JCW at the GCW wrestlers. But Kogar cuts a promo, says that if you think GCW is bad, look at this company. says that no one fucks with GCW but him, which is super funny. They chant you suck dick at him, which they also chanted at Joey and Effie, and Joey went to go mime sucking Effie's dick. Atticus does no such freshness as Joey did to Effie. He just sort of has to take in the you suck dick chant. Backstage promo with Caleb Connolly and Jeeves. I guess Jeeves has sort of, I'm kind of behind with some of my lunacy, admittedly. Jeeves has sort of left one Briar Wellington. He sort of turned his back on one Briar Wellington. Jeeves is giving Caleb a foot massage, seems to be his manservant now. Jeeves broke Briar Wellington's neck, he says. Caleb has to fight cocaine tonight. Jeeves swears on his name, and he gives his full canonical name. You guys ready for Jeeves' full name? I got Jeeves' full name in my notes here, because of course I do. Jeeves Orenthal Ulysses Francisco the First. He swears on his full name that nothing will happen to the American title tonight. Match for the JCW American title. Jeeves insists on announcing the All-American manservant Jeeves. Caleb Connolly versus Cocaine. Cocaine has some powder, some special powder pyro that goes off that is oddly lighter on Zach's side for some reason. Speculation that Zach may have been partaking of the goods before the pyro went off. Purely speculation, of course. Zach says that Brett keeps confusing his G's with J's and calls him a fucking jerk-off. Cocaine, a lot of heat from Zach towards Brett on the show, by the way. Cocaine gets close to a win, pulls out the product, and Jeeves takes the product out of his hands, drops it on the ground. But Briar Wellington shows up, no broken neck. He's on his feet. Jeeves takes a choke slam to a door that is positioned between the walkway entrance and the gate gimmick there. But the gate and the walkway are a little bit too close together, and that door does not break. I hope Jeeves is okay, because that looked like kind of a nasty bump where he kind of took all of the bump on his spine. And damn near just broke himself in half. I hope Jeeves is okay. That looked nasty. Didn't quite break the door. By the way, GCW uses doors in their matches. That's why the usage of doors. Oh, yeah. Caleb somehow gets the pin in the win, even though it seems like Cocaine is real fucking close to winning this match. I basically thought that Cocaine was going to win the match, and that the distraction with Briar was going to lead to some sort of feud between Briar and Caleb Connolly, but Caleb ends up pulling it out, you know what I mean? Pulls it on out. 2-Day War promo video, let's see, promo with Alec Price and Jordan Oliver outside. Let's see, the next match is match 5, Alec Price and Jordan Oliver versus PME, which is Marino T and Philly C. Another GCW match. Tag team champs Alec Price and Jordan Oliver defending. Alec Price gets the pin. Jordan Oliver, once again, cutting a promo. The GCW guys cutting promos to the JCW crowd. Says that they're the best tag team on the planet. Brothers of Funstruction interrupt. And looks like they're about to fight. But they cut a video promo. They go to a video promo from the Outbreak. And then Yabo and Ruffo are in the next match with the Outbreak. That's match 6. JCW Tag Team Championship. The Brothers of Funstruction, Yabo and Ruffo versus the Outbreak. Abel, Booker, and Jackson Crowley. Another Crowley. Jordan Oliver and Alec Price are on commentary for this match. Alec Price's accent is hilarious. They're pretty funny on commentary. Jordan and Alec seem concerned about having to maybe wrestle zombies at the Gathering if they win this match, but Ruffo wins via a balloon pop to the face and a pin. Brothers of Funstruction win that match. Oliver and Price attack the Brothers of Funstruction and get dumped out of the ring. The Brothers of Funstruction dump Oliver and Price out of the ring, I should say. And Ruffo cuts a promo, which is weird. Weird to hear Ruffo talking. I know I've heard him talk before in some of these shows, but every time he cuts a promo, it's a little weird. It definitely is a little weird. Evil Dead should be at the gathering of the Juggalos, right? That's a real legend. You got to have Evil Dead at the gathering of Juggalos. Oh, speaking of which, more wrinkles in that old Rude Boy thing that we talked about last time. The Rude Boy not being invited to the gathering of the Juggalos. It seems that Shaggy Two Dope's brother Trey Pound made a post suggesting that Rude Boy perhaps is a bad influence on one Shaggy Two Dope, and that hanging out with him maybe caused relapses. I don't know. Purely speculation. That was my reading of the post. Trey Pound basically saying that if Shaggy still hung out with Rudy, he'd still be drinking. So I think that indicates that he might be saying that Rudy is a bad influence and why they don't keep him around Shaggy anymore. All of that purely speculation, of course. But anyway, let's get back to the wrestling show. Just wanted to update you guys about that Rude Boy shit we talked about last time. Dr. Redacted cuts a promo, a pre-tape promo. Next, match 7 is Dr. Redacted versus Bam Sullivan. Dr. Redacted is really fresh. One of my favorite GCW wrestlers. If not, I really like Joey Janela. It's basically almost head-to-head with Joey Janela and Dr. Redacted at this point. I really do like Joey Janela a lot. I think he's really funny. But Dr. Redacted is just so violent, and his energy is so unpredictable and hectic and chaotic. I love it. Dr. Redacted versus Mickey Knuckles at the gathering, by the way. That's going to be fucking crazy. That's night 1, I believe. Redacted's bleeding right out the gate with a gusset plate. Redacted does get the win. There's a Lunacy promo, JCW Powder Keg video promo, which that's the next show. On August 1st, we have this GCW Summer Smash weekend gimmick, and JCW is part of that gimmick on that Friday. And I guess we got to watch this. Me and Kosuke got to watch this if we can. On that Friday, there's a GCW show that bleeds into a JCW show right after. So as soon as the GCW show's done, JCW show starts right after. And the JCW show is called Powder Keg. They do a promo for that. Hey, shouts out to Kosuke in the chat. What's up, homie? Are we watching that, Kosuke? I feel like we got to watch that, right? We going to be up to like 3 in the morning, though, watching that, huh? Can we do that? Can we pull that off? Is that too insane? Is Emily going to kill us? Do we watch one of the shows one night and then watch the other one the next night? Emily might kill us. Oh, this GCW shit, bro. August 1st, this GCW into JCW show. Emily might be mad, though. And your girlfriend might be mad. Shouts out to Ari. Shit, I don't know if she wants her name on the stream. Shouts out to her anyway. All right, let's get back into the wrestling shit. Match 8. JP Grayson, Anthony Green, and Colby Corino versus Too Tough Tony, Mickey Knuckles, and Willie Mack. Another JCW match and a 3-on-3. Let's see. Matt Cross. This is a chaotic-ass match, actually. Matt Cross attacks Willie with a chair as he comes out. Shane Mercer interferes later on. Tony gets the pin after hitting the meteorite. Pondo cuts a promo. Very pro Juggalo and pro JCW promo. Really dope promo from Pondo. I really like this promo. Matt Tremont comes out to Redman's Time for Some Action, which I thought was fresh. Doesn't he usually come out to that other song? Kosuke, he comes out to another song, right? That it's like an 80s synth joint, right? Am I wrong? Anyway, match 9. JCW Heavyweight Championship Death Match. Matt Tremont versus Madman Pondo. Now, this is crazy as fuck, this match. Matt has a fork. Pondo has a knife. They're stabbing each other. They're poking each other up. Ban Sullivan runs out to help Matt Tremont. Lots of run-ins. Congo Kong comes out to help Madman Pondo. Dr. Redacted runs out. Mickey Knuckles runs out. GCW ref Max Recon comes out and interferes with Jeff the ref's counting and attacks Jeff the ref, knocking him out and taking him out of the play, out of the playing field, so to speak. GCW playing really dirty, I have in my notes at this point. And boy, did I did not know what was coming still. Joey Janela and Effie come out. 3-on-1 Sack Rider powerbomb gimmick. Too Tough Tony and Willie Mack come out to help. Brett even runs in and gives Tremont light tubes and then puts on the ref shirt and counts the pin himself. A very dirty win. Matt Tremont, new JCW champion. Fucking crazy. So if you missed that show, go check it out. Really worth seeing. This is the next JCW show leading to the 2-day war at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Here's the cards for the 2-day war. There's night 1 and night 2. Night 1. Night 2. By the way, night 1, 11:45 p.m. start time. Night 2, 12:45 start time. That's a lot later. A lot later there. I guess that's the Friday night, so they can go a little bit later with the music, I guess. Yeah, that's got to be it. I think they have a hard out on main stage by, 11 or midnight or something on the weekdays? I forget the rules. There's like rules with that part of Ohio and shit. Let's see. Oh, yeah, rest in peace to Roddy Hogan. I forgot to say that at the top of the show. Roddy Hogan. Rest in peace. Jay made a post earlier today announcing that Roddy had passed, paying tribute to Roddy Hogan. That's a that's a Juggalo wrestling staple. That's a wrestling staple. That's a Michigan wrestling staple. That's some, maybe some weird stories about the dude, but still he's a wrestling staple. Rest in peace to Roddy Hogan. Ugh. All right. Now, there's a couple more things before I get out of here. Gonna cut it a little early tonight. Let's see. What else did I have to talk about? Oh, yeah, Ouija canceled one of the shows. That's what I was going to talk about. I think he canceled a Houston show because of the floods. Oh, man, this we already brought it up, this Epstein list situation. I don't even know what I have to add. It's really funny to see a lot of the conservative-leaning grifter comedians who really put their whole podcast careers and gimmicks on the back of being the Trump guys or whatever, having to panic and scurry and even defend this. I don't even think it's conspiracy theory at this point. I think it's just proven fact that the Trump White House sent out memos to all of the conservative media basically telling people, hey, chill with talking about this. Maybe just chill out with talking about this. Maybe don't bring this up. It's wild to see people defend, cope. I don't even want to, what do you call it? Defend this stuff. There's people who are such ride to die marks that they refuse to see what is going on here, that they are literally being lied to, like, and they're not even trying to hide it. They're literally being lied to, or they're really just dodging the question, right? At this point, Trump, is your name on that list? Let's not talk about that. Let's go to a different subject, can we? Why does anybody care about that old list anyway, It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see. Hallowicked was announced. Oh, let's do this cute Violent J Lightning Bug post.
It is.
Shaggy did a Safari post earlier today, too. There's a really cute Violent J post recently of him having a frog on the studio door when he's like leaving early in the morning. I think these posts all indicate he's staying up late to record and finish the album too, to finish the knot. All right.
Check out these lightning bugs. Can you see them? Can you see them? Lightning bugs. Making light out of their ass. Making light out of their ass, an insect. Some of you motherfuckers bleach your butthole and still can't get them to glow. These motherfuckers do it naturally. These are miracles on this planet you take for granted. Quit taking miracles on the planet for granted. You don't understand it, goddammit. These motherfucking lightning bugs off the hook.
Miracles Part 2 coming soon.
The fuck, man? They make your butthole glow. That shit is dope. That's how they attract a mate. You mean to tell me right now if I could make my butthole glow, I wouldn't attract a mate? I'd have every bitch from here to Compton on my dick. Look at him.
See, that's what I live for right there. I more of that, please. More of that. All right. I think that's it. I think we went over everything. Is there anything else we would like to talk about? Chat. Oh, I saw Papa say. I wanted to get Papa's message in here. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. I saw he died a swimming accident, I believe is what I saw. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, for sure. A staple of 90s television, man. That's a staple of television right there. Yeah, accidental drowning. That's tragic. Tragic. Rest in peace. When can we get that alien... Wait, I always fuck this up. LEMONALIENADE at the Gathering of the Juggalos is when you can get it. That's when you can get it. Exclusive to the Gathering of the Juggalos. That's when you can get it. And t-shirts. I will have a couple of t-shirts on hands. Just find you? Just find me? Did you just find me? You stick out, obviously. Oh, yeah, just find me. Yeah, just find me. We're going to have designated meeting spots at the gathering. Like, for example, Wednesday... Blah, 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 blah. Wednesday, I believe this show will be on Wednesday, the Juggalo Flea Market / podcast event. This will be your first opportunity to meet, talk to me, and sample the LEMONALIENADE. Delicious beverage. Wink. Oh, yeah, new CDs. Purely speculation. Are we going to be able to pull that off, Kosuke? Psych Ward CDs? I was kind of saying that we were earlier. We need to put that order in like tonight. I need to figure out this packaging shit, these t-shirts, how many of them I'm probably literally going to do 17 of each, honestly. I'm probably going to do the same thing I did with the other, the Alien Joker's card shirt, make them very limited, very rare. So, yeah, you got a little bit of time to lock in your t-shirt, humbleamong.com. If you didn't see them, I'll show them again. By the way, shouts out to all these art submissions one last time to appreciate all the LEMONALIENADE art submissions. And there it is. All right, there's the shirts. Humbleamong.com. This pink Hello Emily on a pink, neon pink comfort colors. And then the Humble Among enemy to the public, alien head in the crosshairs, public enemy style logo on a black comfort colors. Humbleamong.com if you want to cop one of those. Very limited, though. Only a couple of people have copped them so far, so I'm not going to get a bunch of extras. So at this point, At this point, I think we're going to cap them at 17, 17 apiece to make them super limited. So if you want them, get them now to lock in, or hope that I have them left at the gathering, because I'm going to bring all leftover shirts to the gathering of the Juggalos. All right, I think that's it. Is there other stuff? Cyrus, you might still have time to get CDs, bro. Kunaki.com. Look into it. If you got artwork ready to go and you got your music ready to go, you might can still get CDs in time, especially if you want to pay that little rush shipping price gimmick there. What you guys doing tonight? I was going to maybe try to record more music because I want to finish this song that I started. Trying to finish this High Strangeness project, which is definitely not going to be ready for the gathering. But Psych Ward Soldiers will be. I want to finish this song, though. I want to work on it. You know what I got to do, though? Like, I got to be an adult and do something stale. Stale adult shit. You know what I got to do? Sock laundry. Ugh. Stinky sock laundry. No, I stopped. My socks ain't stinky. They're not like all crusted and with cum or anything. Did I just snitch on myself? Maybe I did. Who knows? Maybe it's a bit. Who knows? No one will ever know. All socks. Yeah, Will, let me break it down for you, Will Gates. I do all my socks separately. I even separate all my black socks with my color socks. I separate those out. I do separate batches of socks. Take that in for a second. I also separate my shirts. I do shirt only washes for a lot of laundry loads. But also, bro, I be saving like I'm about to wash probably about 100 socks, you know? You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of socks I'm about to fucking is this sock racism? This is sock segregation. You can I can't make sock racism jokes. What are we even doing over here? I mean, how can you guys rock a t-shirt that's got your sweaty foot water all soaked in it? And you guys be wondering how your t-shirts get fucking bacon neck mad fast because your sweaty ass foot and cum water be wrinkling up your t-shirt fucking collars. That's what's going on. This is off topic, but what do you think of GoldenEye 007? Oh my god, that's like my favorite. That might be my favorite N64 game next to fucking Mario Kart 64. And Zelda Ocarina of Time, too. That's pretty high up there. But yeah, that's the game that introduced me to shooters, bro. First-person shooters. That was the game. I can murk motherfuckers in that game. I have a special tactic in that game where I spin around rooms like a goddamn, I don't even know, a ballerina or something. And I will murk you. I will murk the shit out of you in that game. I'm a problem. I am a straight up problem in GoldenEye and Mario Kart. I'm a problem with that shit. You don't even want the smoke. Don't even challenge me because you don't want it. You're gonna get frustrated, and then I'm gonna want to play another round, and you're not gonna want to. I already know. Yeah, the yellow buttons. You already know the deal, dog. I'd be rocking them yellow buttons and just circling around you like a ballerina with an AK, about to murk your ass. Hey, shouts out to Remy. Hey, whoop whoop, Remy. How you doing, dog? Good to see you. Fucking A, Remy. You that fucking promo, man. I wonder if Strife still has that promo that you fucking cut, dog. Oh my god, that needs to make the light of day. You need to use that as actual promo footage, dog. That shit was crazy. I love you, Remy. You're a fucking shit, dog. Remy got good ass energy. That's a good dude right there. Ocarina of Time is overrated. That's a strong opinion, EC. Damn, why do you say that, EC? That's a strong opinion. Damn, Ocarina of Time is overrated. I got to know why you would say that. That's the game that got me into Zelda. Then I went back and played the what was the SNES one? Link to the Past? I went back and played some of that, and I was pretty locked in with some Zelda shit for a minute. I never played the second one, Majora's Mask. I never even fucking played Majora's Mask. I loved Ocarina of Time, though. The game is a loop. It's annoying. You learn to always happen the same over and over again. Ocarina or Majora? Are we talking Majora now? Ocarina, yeah. Yeah, I'll see you soon, Remy. Hey, whoop whoop. Oh, I'm dying to know what EC has to say. Hey, I respect a strong opinion like that. I just want to say that I'm one of those guys. I know me and Tommy Grayson be on this. We be relating with this, and I think Josh too got on this bandwagon with us. The Dark Knight is not a good movie. The Batman movie, The Dark Knight, that is not a good movie. It's not even close to the best Batman movie, too. Especially if you watch it. And I used to be a fan of The Dark Knight. I used to think it was one of the best Batman movies. Go rewatch it. That is not a good movie. Joker, even some of the Joker parts come off as corny as fuck now, guys. I hate to break it to you. I didn't play it at the time. Played much later and didn't care for it. See, I could see going back and playing it and not playing it in the time period. It may be aging a little weird. Speaking of aging, not so great. Like if I went and I fired up my N64 right now and I tried to play Ocarina of Time, I probably would get frustrated rather fast. I would get frustrated. See, Remy's all up in arms over that. Over my spicy Dark Knight take. Christian Bale's all right. It's more the directing. It's more of the scenery with that movie that I got a problem with. The rooftop scenes in The Dark Knight are basically like The Room to me. That's the level of acting I feel like we're watching. Who's my Batman? It's a good question. Probably Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy or Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton, maybe. Michael Keaton's the first Batman I saw, so I really like Kevin Conroy, the first animated Batman. I feel like his voice is so tied to Batman in my brain. I do like Robert Pattinson. Pattinson's pretty dope. He's not that great though. He's I don't know. I got my problems with that movie too. It's a little too emo. It's a little too afraid to be a damn superhero movie. Like, that's my main problem with a lot of these movies is they're a little too afraid to be a superhero movie. That's why Superman's fun. It knows it's a superhero movie, and it has a lot of fun with that. I think a lot of these movies want to be dark and gritty. I think at this point we can have a little bit of fun with Batman. I think it's okay to embrace Batman's more goofy aspects. That's why I like Grant Morrison. Grant Morrison Batman is dope because he embraces a lot of that goofiness, a lot of that silliness that's in Batman. See some people, you got people saying Adam West is their Batman. Adam West was shit, man, that Batman movie. And the Batman movie from '66 and the Scooby-Doo special. You guys remember that? The Scooby-Doo special where Batman and Robin met Scooby-Doo and the gang? I watched both of those like crazy as a kid. Like crazy. Oh, man. But yeah, I like the Batman comics more than anything. Some of the Batman stories. I like the horror Batman. I like the darker Batman stories. I like I like Batman when it feels like it's almost like a horror comic, you know? That's like my favorite Batman stuff, is when it feels like you're almost reading a horror comic sometimes. But also that Grant Morrison shit, because it's so weird. Hey, Joe with the coming in clutch $9.99 super chat. I appreciate you, Joe. I like the George Clooney Batman. Batman and Robin was good. It was camp. Gathering soon. Hey, I'm a Batman and Robin defender. I used to make fun of that movie, and like now all the things that I would make fun of it for are the things that I love about that movie, man. Like Batman and Robin's a lot of fun. I keep trying to get Emily to watch that with me so we can have a blast laughing at that shit. But yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about though a little bit, is that fun, that silliness. Like I like that shit. Dude, the Penguin was sexy as fuck. Who, Danny DeVito? Hell yeah, he is. Oil out the mouth. Yeah, we talking Danny, aren't we? Oh, man. Joe says, I like that the bat suit has nibs. Oh. Yeah, I really like the campiness of it though. Like even the shitty fucking like the joke about there's like a McDonald's joke, I think, in one of them. And then there's like there's an American Express joke. That's what it is. There's an American Express product placement joke in Batman and Robin that I used to really drive me crazy, boy. And now that's one of my favorite things in the fucking movie is that joke. That's a good example of something. Another great example of something that I used to drive me a little crazy are the really cheesy ice puns that Schwarzenegger does in the movie. And yeah, those shitty ice puns end up being some of my favorite shit in that movie. Mark Hamill is number one Joker. That's definitely hands down. Mark Hamill is number one Joker. I really like this is a controversial opinion too, but I really like Joaquin. I really like Joaquin's Joker as well. I don't know. I just think that's an interesting way to talk about mental illness and how society treats the mentally ill. It's a good way to use using the Joker as a way to tell that story. Mark Hamill is even better as the cock knocker, Will said. Joaquin Joker is my Joker, Remy said. Yeah, I love those movies. Even the second one. I really like that second one. I feel like Jared Leto did better than people thought, and he got screwed over. I think Jared Leto screwed himself over. I think he got bad PR. He got bad PR from doing that all of that like mailing shit to his coworkers and stuff, and being super method with it. And I think behind the scenes did himself some disservice, because at the same time that stuff was coming out, like they were developing this other Joker movie, and they were telling him, no, we don't want you to be in this. We're casting Joaquin to be in this. And I think that drove him crazy and probably politically did not help him when it came time to edit that movie. And he's doing all these antics, trying to like out Heath Ledger with the method or something. And I think that just did him disservice ultimately. He's not that bad in the movie, and you can tell they cut him out like heavily. I think I watched the uncut version of that first Suicide Squad movie one time, and there's a little bit more freshness in there. It's not that bad. It's just I think he ultimately did himself a disservice. It's definitely not one of those Batman animated series Jokers. What's that really cheesy one? Oh, The Batman? Ooh, I hate that Joker. I hate that Joker design. That really clunky, big-headed, big hair Joker from The Batman animated show. I think it's called The Batman. Yeah, I just don't like the animation style of that show, though. Really, really don't like that animation style. All right, I'm going to get out of here. We almost did 2 hours with just talking Batman for a half hour, so. All right, love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like gimmick, subscribe gimmick. I got to do videos. I know, I'm behind with shit. At least we did that. We picked a winner. I need to order merch. Psych Ward Soldiers, The Ward Volume 1, coming soon, apparently. Apparently, we're done with it. Apparently, it's coming soon. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's it. I'll try to work on videos, I swear. I feel bad because I'm so behind with shit. All right, I love you guys. Whoop, whoop. Have a good one. We'll see you real soon. It's really, I think the next episode's got to be Gathering Crunch Time because it's really getting to be Gathering Crunch Time. So get back to work, all of you. Go do your things. Get out of here, you rapscallions. Get out of here. You don't got to go home, but you can't stay here. All right, I love you guys. Whoop, whoop. Thank you very much. And broadcast.